Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another session of Candid Meena. And this time, we'll be discussing a very interesting, person who seems to be hanging out with all the nepo kids in Bollywood. He also is seen, hanging out with certain political personalities, while not having any significant post or position in any particular, or he has not achieved anything of significance, but still he manages to hang around with these with the Bollywood nepo kids. So we'll see who this guy really is, and his name is Orhan Awatramani, and he's been a very controversial figure by and has been discussed in various social media forums. So we'll be discussing as to who this guy is, right? Good evening, Lataji. Hi, Ranjita. Hi, Pansy. Hi, Mary. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button because these are the kind of topics which mainstream media will never report, right? They have their own vested interest, right? They have to sort of not rub the political parties the wrong way, and that's the reason why they don't ask important questions regarding certain people. And in Candid Meena, we don't have such preferences. We report as it is, right, without holding any biases towards any political party for that matter, right? So hi, Pansy, and yeah, it is over to you.
Yeah. In a shocking incident that took place in Uttar Pradesh's Lucknow, gangster Sanjeev Jiva was shot to death by some unknown attackers outside a Lucknow court. The attack happened at courthouse when assailants started firing, which led to the death of a gangster Jiva and an injury to a girl. A close aide of Mukhtar Ansari, Sanjeev Jiva, was charged with the murder of BJP leader Brahmadat Vivedi along with other criminal cases. He was being taken to court for a hearing when the attack unfolded. So this is what was happening now with the case of mafia. It's a very good thing because see, we need to get rid of all these bad elements, and if they themselves kill each other, well and good, you know. So some points. Mary says money for sure with regards to the the case we are going to discuss next. And Lata, welcome. Welcome Pansy and welcome Ranjita. Yeah. So yeah. So let's move on to the next piece of news. Yeah. Welcome, Akita. Well, all of you have been wondering who this, this short, midget-sized man is, and what is he doing with these, nepo kids? Now, his name is Orhan Awatramani, and he's known as Orry. So I will also refer to him as Orry. Now, Orry is the quintessential Bollywood boyfriend, best friend to every celebrity. He knows how to be in the limelight with his social media presence, dinner dates, parties, and brunches with socialites around the world. Orhan was recently in London with Ajay Devgan and Kajal's daughter, Nisa, to attend Beyonce's concert. Now, see, I would like to tell you something more about Ori. See, what happened was while I was just going through, the Twitter, I saw some tweets from a person called a Nepal correspondent. Okay, now we do not know whether these are just they are facts or whether they are some sort of creation from this Nepal correspondent. But why it took my attention was that Samir Wankade reacted to it with quite a lot of anger. Okay, so let me just read out this bit for you, and perhaps you can put join the dots together about Ori. Meanwhile, Jaydev will also show you the several pictures of Ori with these people. Okay. Now, in the Twitter, it's written Orhan Awatramani. I don't know how you pronounce it. Awatramani. So it should be Avat Remini, I suppose. So he rose to fame in the past few years, and he was caught red handed and held by police in April 2018 for supplying drugs to Bollywood star kids in a page 3 party. Now, this is what the a person called Nepal correspondence, and his handle is at NepCorresp. So you can check it out on Twitter. And we do not know whether this is a fact or a fiction, but Samir Wankare has reacted to it because his name has also been dragged into it. His father, George Awatramani, pulled up his elite and political connections to get him out. So, what they are saying is that he was caught red handed and held by the police in April 2018 for supplying drugs to Bollywood star kids in a page 3 party. Now, his father, George Awatramani, pulled up his elite and political connections to get him out and applied for a bail. Bribing and political pressure was used to manipulate media to remove traces of this news. The officer who let him go was infamous Samir Wankade. Now you see the way they have brought in Samir Wankade without any, doubt or anything. So they brought this guy in. That is why, I'm not sure whether what this man is saying is true or not. Certainly not about Samir. Now his father sent him to New York to cool down the matter. But brats are brats. Being the son of a Mumbai based businessman couple, George and Shehnaz Awatrami, Orhan used his father's money for paid pictures with celebrities like Kylie Jenner, Joe Jonas, and Kardashians. So, can we just show that picture? Okay, this is his father. Wait, Jaydeep, let's just, yeah, exactly. This is with Kylie and with Joe Jonas. And also the picture before is with Amitabh Bachchan's granddaughter. And here you'll find him with his father. And this, of course, Sara Ali, his favorites, Sara Ali, and I think it is Janvi and Ananya, and God alone knows who else. Okay, which he and so Orhan used his father's money for paid pictures with celebrities like Kylie Jenner, Joe Jonas, and Kardashians, which he used to boost up his Instagram handle and to target Sara Ali Khan, who was studying in Columbia University in 2016. Orhan never studied there since the university records have no such name. Using Sara and Janvi Kapoor as a ladder, he entered into blah blah. Now, I'm just literally reading out this man's tweets. Bollywood Star Kids Network, where he started his, so he entered into Bollywood Star Kids Network, where he started his drugs business to strengthen his relationship. Pictures with celebrities were further used to influence struggling models in modeling agencies, from where began his high profile sex racket too. Now, here you will see in some of the pictures that he has posted, so let's go to that. So, this is Sara Ali. Okay. Then, yeah, this is Janvi, Sara, and these are models. And you look at his profile, it is Special Projects Manager at RIL Chairperson's Office, which is Reliance Industries Limited, and nothing
Yeah,
about the
so
school.
yeah, sorry to intervene. Orhan, in his LinkedIn profile, it is written as Special Project Manager at RIL Chairperson's Office. So apparently, he seems to be working very closely with the Ambanis,
Yeah,
and
so we'll go to that, Jaydev. So first, let me just complete
he has
this
the
tweet.
qualification of only Parsons New School. So
Yeah.
how can
So we'll go
with
to that.
a
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. We'll go to that. First, let me just complete this tweet, this thread of tweets. He initially tried to enter Bollywood as a fashion designer, small time actor, and artist. But when all failed, he built a false narrative around paid pictures with celebrities. Orhan now supplies both drugs and women in high profile circles. So now, why I suddenly this tweet, or this what you call this thread of tweets, caught my attention was because Samir Wankare immediately replied. quite angrily, please improve your knowledge. Don't think to give you an explanation. But since you have used some good adjective praising me, let me correct you. I joined NCB in August 2020. Very easy to name and get popularity. I think you're not worthy enough for a defamation suit. So this is what Samir said. So that is why I said, see, this thread of tweets, there is some, I'm not about Samir Wankade. There are some things that ring a bell because you always see him with these nepo kids. Secondly, you always see them in as if they are in a drugged phase. So we do not know whether they have taken mood alternatives. So, okay, mood alternatives could be alcohol, it could be drugs. So also because Samir Wankade was investigating all this, we know that all these nepo kids were indulging in drugs. Okay, so if you move from what the Sritrati is saying, that he was supplying drugs, so which could have made him popular, and also he supplied women. So there was a sex racket also involved. So going back to what Jaidev just now said about his qualification, yes, Jaidev.
Yeah, so right now, whatever tweets which we mentioned, we don't know if it is factual or not because there's no proof, right?
Yeah.
And really don't
And
know.
also, Samir has
Yeah,
clearly said that he joined only in 2020. So it's
yeah.
not in
So
2018 he
so
couldn't have been
there.
caught.
So anyway, that is not correct. So, but the only thing which we see, or which is factual, is the LinkedIn. One second.
Profile,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The LinkedIn profile says, special project manager at Reliance Industries Limited in New York. So he's based in the US, and what surprises me is he studied from Parsons, and how can he get the position of special project manager with hardly any qualifications? So that rings a bell. And
Yeah.
also there is one. I wanted to show you guys something which caught my attention. And there is this famous Facebook page. It's called Humans of Bombay, and in that he has been featured. And apparently Humans of Bombay also has a YouTube channel, I believe. And in that it says, I was away from home at boarding school since a very young age. I was exposed to things like drugs and suicide since the age. I was sheltered all my life, so initially I felt like it was difficult to connect with people there. But I guess I grew out of it. I came back to Bombay and realized that I had seen a different version of Bombay before I left. When I thought what I thought was Bombay really wasn't. It's about feeling the sticky wind of Marine Drive, waiting that this thing, the park, and having chai at your favorite chai wala. It's about walking through the bustling and crowded street of Colaba Causeway rather than the Palladium Mall. So apparently, in this Humans of Bombay, they portray him as some sort of inspirational figure. So I mean, so there's a lot of
Also,
controversy
he
with
was
this.
also
Yeah.
recently photographed with Rahul Gandhi in a London restaurant as well. So that was also shown
Yeah,
on
and
Twitter.
so he has been seen with not only Rahul Gandhi, but he was seen with even the BJP. Eknath Shinde also, I saw a picture with him. So he's quite friendly with both the political parties, BJP and Congress. And I mean, the question is, why is this guy given so much of importance? Is it because his father is maybe a very rich businessman? Because he has not achieved anything on by himself, right? He is not connected with politics. He's not connected with film industry. He does not have any, businesses. So, but yet he's seen with all these nepo kids. He's seen with all the key
In which,
politicians
yeah,
in India.
in this connection, I would also like to mention that I saw a recent video of Aryan Khan getting out of a club and with his friends and getting into his uh, SUV. Of course, he's with his bodyguards. But if you look at him, he seems to be in another state. And as soon as he gets into the car, he keeps rubbing his nose, you know. And all of us know when a person is constantly rubbing his nose, there's something more to it. you know. And when a person has a blank look, all the more we know we can join the dots and see. And his father himself said that, see, he will wean him out of all this, but let's see what's going to happen.
Yes.
Uh,
So,
Kas,
yeah.
Kas says, Meena and Jay, they love to watch your channel because you give us this news and information that we wouldn't get anywhere else. Thanks
Yes.
for inform. Thank you.
So, friends, I
Thank you
would
so
urge
much.
everyone to hit the like button and share it with as many people as possible. So, youngsters are aware of what's happening in the country because youngsters are the future of the country, and they should inculcate good habits. They should be disciplined in their life, so that they will have a very bright future ahead of them. And
James
they
Bond.
should stay away from all this film industry, film reels, and concentrate on building themselves.
So James Bond
you know
says, always
yeah.
good information, truly blessed to listen to your thoughts. Uh, Ankita says, look at the pictures. They all look addicted. Absolutely not in their senses. Yeah. So, meanwhile, going back to this topic, see, you remember, all of you remember very clearly that in some of the videos, you see him with a very drunk daughter of Kajal, Nisa. And he's literally almost dragging her to different places. Now, this came as quite a shocker because we always see Kajal as a very friendly, down to earth woman. But if someone like Kajal and Ajay Devgan are allowing this girl to go in the company of people like Orry, that means there's something terribly wrong with Bollywood. We already know it's something is wrong, but does it mean that all of them are involved in this kind of stuff? See, what is the use of bringing up children and then leaving them to the wolves? Because see, I'll tell you. See, when you say Jaydev that he's a part of the Reliance Industries, how he got that
Sorry.
post somehow.
No, I mean, or
Reliance,
you're
yeah, Ori, yeah. So
yeah.
Ori, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So what I feel is a connection is that Ori is close to Ambani's son, the one who is on the heavier side, the one who's not married. And because at the daughter's wedding we saw him dancing with Ori, and he's a very important part of whatever happens in the Ambani household, you know, and so it's very important to understand that somewhere I see that the Ambani's mix pleasure with business, you know, and there seems to be a lot more going on because you remember when Bazi was caught, he tried to plant this thing saying that, see, these dynamite sticks were outside their house, when actually the motive was to kill some scientists, in the vicinity. So there seems to be something really wrong. And you also remember the time when Ambanis wanted to move out of India. They were looking for homes in UK, and they were looking for palatial. Some, I think at that time, many of these people were very scared. I do not know whether it was immediately after Sushant Singh died, because also there was an influx of people going to Dubai also. You remember all the Sanjay Dutt and all these people were going to Dubai. One was saying that he had cancer and he was within 2 3 weeks he was cured, and then all these people were taking the golden visa and moving to Dubai. So there was something very clearly something very suspicious happening at that time. Minaji, what do you think of Sunny Deol or Bobby Deol? Do you think they are not a part of the cabal? See, being Dharmendra's children, I am not too sure whether they are a part of it because you hardly see them with the usual gangs, you know. And if you ask me if they are connected, they could be because, see, there were
Indirectly or
some,
directly.
yeah, indirectly because there were some land scams, you know, connected to the Diols. That is, I'm talking about the brothers and the father. So they had taken some land, and that came, and Hema Malini was also involved in that. So there was a land scam happening. So maybe indirectly they are involved, Kunzo. Welcome, Gloria. Always nice to see you, as well as a true Indian
Yeah, Bobby
here.
Deol acted in Ashram, a series which
Yes,
was of
yes.
a Hindu guru, who
Yeah,
was painted in the
mocking.
negative light.
Yeah, yes.
So you can figure out.
Sunny Deol has a picture with, yes, yes, they may be linked, absolutely. But I have absolutely not seen them with the usual group, so I cannot make any comment on that. Uh, do you know about Sanjay? What happened to his? See, even this, I'm not sure, Mia, that whether it was, actually cancer. Because see, who goes just to a country and gets cured and comes back? Cancer, is something that is overpowering. It takes complete, this thing of the body, control of the body. It takes a long time for people to get out of cancer. So when he said that he left for Dubai and he came back immediately, he got cured. That was in a month's, I think, approximately a month's time. So that came as a shocker because none of us felt that he could recover so fast. Salman also touches Dharmendra. But yes, very close. I doubt Kambani family. Yes. Okay. So let's move on to the next piece of news, Jenny.
Yeah, now the whitewashing of Aryan Khan still continues, friends, and as all of you know, he had this premium vodka company called Devil, and now they are also into selling shirts which are worth very expensive shirts, in fact. And now Aryan Khan is going to make his debut, and what is this debut all about, right? And Aryan Khan is going to make a as a debut as a director for a web show called Stardom. Fans will see Lakshya Lalwani in the lead role in the six-part series. Aryan has begun filming in the series in Mumbai. Now, Aryan Khan, this is what these friendly media says, that he has put a lot of effort from the writing to the
Mhm.
casting. He did extensive research and pre-production. The project is expected to go on floors in 2023, and it will stream on Netflix and is produced by Red Chillies Entertainment, which is Shah Rukh's company again. So apparently, SRK is doing it, each and everything in his power to sort of ensure that Aryan Khan is a very successful person, having different skills and different businesses and everything. So that's how the whitewashing of his son's image is going on right now. The mafia used Sanjay Dutt as example to all the Bollywood stars. So if they don't
So
listen,
if they
their
don't
future
listen,
will be
future will be like
like
Sanjay.
spray. Hi Mayaji.
Welcome. Please
What is
reveal
the
truth
truth
about
about Raveena
Raveena.
Tandon? Okay.
Yeah. Probably they'll have other directors to film and they'll put Aryan's name as a brand. Absolutely. Why do people avoid talking about Alia Bhatt's brother, Rahul Bhatt's connection with 2611, Mastermind, David Headley, and Alia's closest, Orhan Ayub? Why no sedition law against the Bhatts? Absolutely. This is something that we always been thinking about. Meenaji, soon it will be 3 years of long wait for CBI to come into action in SSR case. Do you think we'll see something this year, or the wait is long? See, Mukhtar Ansari got life sentence up to 32 years. The judiciary is something that we cannot predict in India. Okay, now we have a new CBI head who they say is a very good person. So let us see with positivity that something will happen. Now, with Kaniva, in the case of Raveena, so let me tell you that Raveena Tandon comes from a family a film background. Her father was a producer or a director. Now she was used to the film world, and she fell in love with Akshay Kumar, who cheated on her because Akshay Kumar had a string of affairs with Shilpa Shetty and Twinkle and all of them, and he cheated Raveena. In fact, Raveena said somewhere also that she was engaged or married to him also. So, at that time, Raveena was just a polished Bombay girl, an actress. There was nothing, different about her. What I've noticed now is that because she has become older, she feels that she's not getting She'll not get roles if she doesn't become a part of the cabal. Okay, so now she has lost lots of weight, and she's done all that, the same thing that all these people undergo, which is the plastic surgery and the silicone and implants and all these things, dental fixtures and all that. And she has started going for parties like that of Baba Siddiqui's iftar party. So whoever goes to Baba Siddiqui's party, you should understand are a part of the cabal. Because, see, earlier the parties used to happen in Dubai. Everybody used to go and pay their respects to Dawood. Now here, the people representing have changed. So it's become to India. So whoever you see here, you can imagine that they are a part of the circle. So here you see people like Raveena Tandon, Urvashi Rotela, all these people, Mauni Roy, all of them are there. So if you're asking me what is her involvement, now she has changed completely. She's very close to people like Akshay Kumar, who was earlier her boyfriend. In some videos, she's seen again flirting with him, and also she's close to people like Salman Khan and all of them. So she's what we would say is she's pressing the right buttons, and these are all only to get films. Why she is desperate, I do not know, because I'm sure financially she must be quite comfortable. So these are some of the reasons. And then her daughter also got married. I think it's a adopted daughter. Her daughter also got married off. I don't think she has any responsibilities. But you know what happens is, see, if you look at any actress or actor, their lives are very complicated, you know, because 24 hours they are obsessed with their face and their figure, you know, so they want to project themselves as the best. If you look at Shah Rukh Khan and the Khans, let's take the Khans, okay, they will never admit that they've got older. You know, usually what happens is you grow old, mature, you know, and mature. For example, if you take Hollywood, Robert De Niro, you know, all these people, you take Robert Redford or you take Clint Eastwood. As they grow older, they take older roles. Okay, they become senior citizens. They do roles that are suitable for senior citizens. What happens is they gracefully grow older. In our Khan's case, the problem is they are doing reverse, you know, engineering, as in trying all their whatever adrenochrome whatever they're doing, you know, to make themselves look young. In fact, one of the images in Twitter really shocked me. It was that of Salman Khan. He looks so old, you know. So in that, his hair was not so much colored and all that, and all his cheeks and all sagging. So perhaps this was during the COVID when he could not get all the supplies that he needed. So what happens is they try their best to cling on to their persona. And this is what is happening with Raveena Tandon, Bhagyashree. You look at Bhagyashree. Apparently, I'm told that Bhagyashree comes from a very good family. She's very well off. She doesn't need the money. But you always see her wearing a gown and running behind people like Salman Khan, you know, and trying to make people imagine the old times when they were together. So for what? So it's like an obsession. Once you're into the glamour field, you can't get out. And even if you get out, you want to come back because you want to be in the news all the time. So there's this feeling of wanting to go but you can't. And that is why if you look at Pathan, in one of the last scenes, Salman Khan is telling Shah Rukh Khan that, see, no, we can't be replaced. Youngsters cannot, take our place. So you see, even in films, they are so insecure that they're giving you a message that we are here to stay. That is also for the Boycott Bollywood group. Don't think it is for their fans. Their fans will accept them even if they are 90 years old. It is for the Boycott Bollywood group that please don't think that we are fossilized and we are leaving you guys. We'll be back with another movie, and another movie, and another movie, working with women who are the age of our granddaughters. So this is the case with Raveena also. So coming back to what you had asked, Savitri, you bring up. Let's see. Okay, something Savitri has spoken about. Let's see what Hi, today is, yes, absolutely, June 7th, the day the Shah Salyan died. Yes, we bow our heads down to this beautiful girl who died, you know, and our hearts go out to her. Thank you for reminding us, Savitri. And I don't remember it as Ekta's birthday, but as the day this beautiful girl died, or rather was murdered. Okay. Now, Fadnavis had said that he's going to set up a SIT to probe this girl's death. Nothing has been done, and I'm not surprised because Fadnavis is very famous for not sticking to his words, is all I can say. Eknath Shinde is not even bothered. Okay. So, anyway, friends, what we have to say is that, see, within another week, it will be Sushant's death ceremony.
Anniversary.
At that time, yeah, anniversary. At that time, we will come together. Please give in your suggestions as to what we should do so that we relive this and we ensure that we remind the authorities that they need to jog, and to get the case in fast mode. True Indian says, now we can agree that beauty is skin deep, unlike Bollywood. If you check their skin, public will agree 100% they're all demons. Winnie, Urvashi Rautela has purchased rupees 190 crores house. Yes, exactly. How come? Guys, law is not about morality or justice. It's about commerce. That's what law is meant. It's been misidentified as justice. As per black law's original, it's all we are called war, which is you're insane. Maya says Raveena, Shilpa, Sonali are all on the same boat. Uh, Aging actresses trying to get their youth back through gimmicks, surgery. They are going all out to pander to the cabal to remain viable. In fact, Maya, you remind me of a few scenes from this dance program that they have, in which Sonali Bendre is there. And I find it so amusing that Sonali goes on stage, and acts coy when their old songs are sung or played. And it's absolutely, I would say that they have thick skins, you know and they can do anything. It's just like monkeys dancing on the roadsides. Poor monkeys don't know what they're doing, but at least we human beings do what we can do, right? Sonia, Rahul is close to Pakistan, so this train accident, no true incident. Unless we get proof, we cannot make any accusations. To or baby, that means we give permission to the state as power of attorney. It's all a lie. Subject means slave. That's why cops call a subject. Latest to join is long lost love of Salman. Yes, Sangeeta Bijlani. Well said. Savitri, you are bringing up Ekta's Day, bring back bitter memories. Hope karma catches up with her at the earliest. Yes. Olympic one women protests and so shares Bollywood stars to be linked to Pakistan. So all in the same boat. Love the way you explain the Khans and gang who don't want to acknowledge they become
Yes,
seniors.
yes.
Well done, man. Thank you so much, guys. Ravina saw Charsi Kumar with Rekha in a compromised position, then on set, and then she broke up with Charsi. So here again, Nanda, see, while these rumors were there, see, I wouldn't say it's only Rekha. See, this Akshay Kumar has he's like a butterfly. His eyes flit all over, So whether it is Mauni or whether it is anybody, it is who's this Disha Patni, the way he looks at them as though, he's never seen women before. So something is wrong with the guy himself, Nanda. So and I'm not blaming the women, but the women are equally susceptible to this. But I would say this man has a very, very bad roving eye, and this is what Twinkle is scared about. And Twinkle keeps, scolding him in public, pulling him down, trying to show him that he's inferior to her. Divided streets. That's why they glorify police and gangsters and guns in cinema, because it's brainwashing that the elites are on top. Yes, absolutely. Well said. Yes, Maya, hope karma comes soon. They put Eknath Shinde to calm us down. Bhumika Chawla is also back in action. All are coming back from hybridization all of a sudden. Everybody is glowing in their second innings. What are they up to? Insecurity is the Achilles heel of the cabal. We should target at by ignoring, boycotting, and speaking up about our thoughts about them at every opportunity, in every portal, channel, news outlet. Absolutely, Maya. And also, let me tell you, see here, as in the news that Jerry was speaking about yesterday, about the Adi Purush film people wanting to put one chair only for Hanuman. We want to say hi, hi, hi. Since when did you all become bhakts of Hanuman? Do you also hear Hanuman Chalisia every day? You know, so don't joke with us. We know the kind of treatment you have given Hindu deities. And we also know the kind of treatment you have been giving in all the movies that the Khans have been acting. So please don't tell us Hanuman is important for you, because Hanuman has always been important, and he is the only living God, as we say. Okay. So nobody is going to watch Adi Purish, first of all, because in no way does Prabhas resemble the Lord Rama that we visualize. You know, we can say that Arun Govil did, in a sense, portray him well, but still, he wasn't perfect. There is a Lord Rama in our eyes who's completely pure, and that's a brilliant picture of him has come through AI. If that is how he looks, I mean, you can't say there could be a human being more handsome or beautiful. So we have that, and then we have the famous Khan coming as Ravana. And I don't know. See, I somehow feel that, see, we have all forgotten about this Khan. Because half the time he's only catching children and acting like Karina's Aya. Since there are two children, he's always catching one, and the other Aya is catching the other child. Other than that, I have not seen how useful he has been to Karina's household. Okay. Now, if he has become as Ravana, if you look at the what you call the trailer, you will see that they've used these kind of third rate you know graphics, where he shows Sita being tied in some sort of roots as he takes her. I mean, what are they trying to show? It's pathetic. And to show this girl as Sita, I mean, it's just like putting Moni there or Urvashi Rotela there. They all look the same. The problem with Bollywood is something that I think we all know. The makeup artist is the same. So every time Kriti Sanan turns around, we think it is Sarah. And when Sarah turns around, we think it is Karina. And everybody has straight hair. Everybody has the same kind of figure, because they're on cigarettes and whatnot to keep their figure slim. So we don't know whether it's Janvi or whether it is Sarah or Kriti or any of these girls, because they all look the same. So in our imagination, okay, Sita has a certain quality. And what is Sita's quality? Sita's quality is her beauty, a crystal clear beauty. And we don't see this in Kriti Sanan. Kriti Sanan's nose is as long, as you would say, I don't know who to compare it with. Pinocchio? Okay? She should have chopped off half her nose if she wanted to look like Sita. Okay, I know that's a cruel joke. Anyway, now she needed to be dressed. We don't like an undressed woman acting like Sita. And since when did they wear pearls? I know pearls were a part of that this thing, but I never knew that our heroines, I mean, not our heroines, our historic figures like Sita were pearls. At that time, they were jewels, stones, gold. So what are they trying to show? She's a sophisticated cocktail-going heroine. And even what I was observing was that the dialogue, met aapke liye, blah, blah, blah. This is a 1952 dialogue, she's saying. Harry, change the dialogue, no? Make it poetic, make it nice, make it sound good. You're talking to Rama as if, he's like a friend. I mean, just doesn't gel at all. Then, of course, you have the main character, Hanuman. Hanuman looks so like a bouncer, like all these bouncers who walk with Aryan Khan. you know, or those who walk with Janvi, same bouncers. Okay, only thing is they put two apples in his cheeks, to make it look like Hanuman. And then they put a small beard to give him a even more horrible look. So whenever you see Hanuman, he looks like an overgrown bodyguard of these Bollywood people. How can you even, feel anything? See, when you see all our deities in our temples, we become teary-eyed. Lots of times, I remember when I see Lord Shiva's face, or Parvati Devi's face, there are times when you are moved to tears because we know what has been going on in their world and what they are doing to help us get out of all our worries. I'm a believer, so that's why I'm telling you this. Whenever we have problems, we reach out only to them. When we have problems, do you think we'll reach out to a person, a bouncer like this man, and say, Hanuman Chalisi? No. So please, I know I'm adding humor to it, but it's pathetic. And I want to tell the producers and the directors, we are not going to watch the movie. In fact, today there was a ruckus about the producer, what is his name? Om Raut, kissing Kriti. You can kiss Kriti and say that you kissed Sita. That will be the next headline. Tomorrow you will kiss Rama and say that, see, I had a relationship with Rama, that is Prabhas. Because now Soros and all the people, what they're promoting in OTT is purely gay relationship. I was shocked when I saw a Spanish serial, which is continuing now. It is called Fake Profile, if you watch it. I don't know how our censors have allowed it. It is pure pornography. Okay? With pornography, they have added some mystery to it to give it a interesting story angle. Now, everything is about homosexual relationship in this series. Okay. So what are they trying to show? That this is natural behavior. So please get excited when you watch this. This is exactly what Karan Johar is doing on stage every time he comes for a Naifa. Okay. So these things, I mean, what Bollywood is trying to peddle are not things that we are going to absorb. We prefer our dal chawal, roti, rajma, the usual. We don't want, burgers and, cocktails and mocktails and all that. No, we are Indians. We like our lifestyle. We prefer the, healthy way of eating moong dal and all that. Yes, we may go to a party, we may enjoy it, but at heart, we are the dal chawal people, Bollywood. You get it. Okay. So we will still wait for someone like, Lord of the Rings to come with that kind of vision and a Ramayana of that caliber. So please save us. You put empty seats for Hanuman, for Ram ji, or for Sita ji, for Lakshman. All of them you put empty seats. In fact, what I predict is empty seats for you. Okay. Unless, of course, you go through the whole thing that Shah Rukh Khan did in Pathan. That is to buy all the tickets. Okay. And then say that
So yeah, this is this is the picture of Kriti Sanon. Om Raut is kissing Kriti Sanon outside Tirupati temple. This is outside Tirupati temple.
Can you imagine? Just look at this. And she is supposed to be our Sita. Friends, my request to all of you is boycott this film. Do not watch it. Do not give money to people who are producing this, and the money comes from different sources, and it could be to fund terrorists. So this is something you have to be very, very wary of. My head starts to pain when I see, yes, the content on OTT. So well said, Lata Moni. They can dare do the role of Sikh Guru Govindji, then they'll be finished by them. Our Sikh Indian warriors will get a reason to finish them off, at least It is our duty to boycott the star kids who will be launched in the near future. Hit them hard economically. Bollywood वालों की जान
Jan.
पैसों में है. I have always been against same-sex marriage. Well, that's my view, but many might have others. See, Sylvia, we do not need to bother about others' viewpoints. You stick to your viewpoints, you stick to your principles, and just go ahead. We respect you for that. She suits for Shurpanaga. Yeah, at least the nose is as long as that. Perfect for cutting. There is a change in the government in Maharashtra, but there seems no change in policies, says Maya. There is a shutdown in Kolhapur today with peaceful communities, offensive posts showing Aurangzeb and Tipu as heroes. DF is dicey. Randeep Huda making a film. Yes, here also, friends, let me warn you, Manjushri Verma, this is a film by Anand Pandit. You already know of his reputation, and the famous Sandeep Singh of Sushant Singh murder case. How he was pulled up by CBI and CB. You know. So there is another V. Savarkar coming. I would prefer that you be patient and watch that, and do not fund the terrorists. Do not fund the drug trail. If these people assure us that they're going to stop dealing in drugs, if they assure us they're not going to do money laundering, yes, we will watch their films. If they assure us they're not going to, have cases where people are murdered, like Sushant Singh Rajput, yes, we will watch it. If Sushant Singh Rajput gets justice, Disha gets justice, Janvi gets justice, all these women get justice, yes, we are prepared to watch your films. That is our condition. So we just take a few more comments, Jyoti. Dhanashri says, Adi Purush is a total disaster of the year. Ramnath Sagar's Ramayan was far better. Even technically, it was not a hit, but characters played by these actors had created such impact on us. Why do these producers, directors go unscathed? What is the reality of Bhushan? Yes, absolutely, well said. And the funny thing is, yesterday or day before, I think yesterday it was the launch of this just the theatrical trailer in Hyderabad or Telangana. And you know what? Look at the drama that they created. On stage, they had small children playing Love and Kush. You had, Rama and Sita and all of them. What are they trying to show? Is it that it's very cute? Okay. Are you trying to show us that, see, just because you bring them, that this is the actual Ramayana? Whatever you do, an Akshay Kumar cannot be a patriot. An Akshay Kumar cannot be your Jawan. A Shah Rukh Khan can never do the role of a Jawan. So it's going to be in our minds. Just now, the scene that Jaidev showed, I am shocked. See, I just read it, but I didn't see the picture. But just look at this. Can you imagine? Outside the temple. And he's kissing her, which means, look at in public, if he's got this kind of affinity with her. In private, what will be the kind of relationship? You remember, like Kangana very clearly said that, the condition in today's movies is that, see, you have to sleep with the director, the producer, and the main hero, and sometimes the choreographer, and even the music director. Those were the conditions. We really don't know, because we don't have X-ray eyes to see what is going on within doors between Kriti Sanon and Om Raut. But Bhushan is not a clean man. Where was his father and where is he? Let's just take a few more comments. No justice, no movie watching. Rightly said Meena ji. Last movie I had watched in theatre was Chichor. Well said, Manjushri. Nowadays, Pakistani YouTubers have gained popularity in our Indian society, little knowing that one part of their earnings is going to ISIS. People buying death for themselves. Yes. Even Mohalia Ram Leela seems to be better than Adi Purush. Maya says India House is the other movie on Savarkar. Yes, this is the movie you should be seeing by Agarwal of Kashmir Files, and Nikhil of Kartikeya fame. This should be more authentic, and please promise us that you will watch such movies and not fund terrorist money or drug money. Make it a principle as you did. Make them paupers. Make this industry completely go down until we have a new industry. Outside Tirupati temple, what kind of behavior is this? Please maintain some decency here, shameless people. And they want us to think that she is Sita. Sita with the pearls, without the blouse, you know, showing her belly button. I don't think Sita went into the forest to show her figure. Is that what Om Raut is telling us? That Sita went there to do some cabaret or some item number? And that too on a boat? Another thing is, in which way does Prabhas resemble Lord Rama at all? I mean, look at his beard and look at his, mustache and all that. And, that roughness. See, whenever you think of Lord Rama, you're talking about finesse. The way he speaks, the golden aura that he has. That is what you think first. Here is someone who's very much more. I'm not making fun of him. No, he's good. Okay? He could come as a Ravana, but he can't come as Rama. We just cannot take him as Lord Rama. Please forgive me for that, Prabhas. But that is the truth. You were very good in Bahubali. Part 1 and Part 2, you were very good. But this is not a role that suits you at all. You can use all your gymnastics. You can use all your gimmicks, like, putting empty seats for the gods, which is actually, incidentally, this is a practice in Karnataka. Whenever there is a classical show, a dance show, they normally make Krishna and Radha, deities sit in front as guests. So this is something they would have taken from that. So regardless, just to inform you about that. Yes, somebody just now said, Nirupama said, Prabhas looks aggressive. Absolutely. Randeep Hooda and all supported all Congress anti-national protests against India. Please, must boycott Bollywood. Yes. I've come to the conclusion that the people who totally surrendered to the mafias of the Bollywood are successful.
Yes, Nitin.
So well said, Nitin. Even Mohalla Ram Leela seems to be better than Adipurush. So, coming back to the to this subject, in their mind, if they can, if we had not protested, then I'm sure, in the last scene in Ramayana, they would have shown Kritika in Kruti Sanon in stilettos, and a micro mini, saying that Sita has this is the modern Sita, and shown Lord Rama as gay, So this would have been the woke vision of Rama and Sita. Please, Bollywood, spare us all this. We are very clear about our thoughts. We are very clear about our history. Don't call it mythology. This is not mythology. Okay? Pull all these strings over, the eyes of people who do not read all this. And let me tell you, India is a country of intelligent people. You tried your best through different, what you call trailers to change and, add whatever public told you to do. But still, it's the same. There's absolutely no change. Vinny says, Nisa Ajay Devgan's daughter is getting worse day by day. I do not understand, Vinny, what is their future? See, I know. See, for example, Ajay Devgan and Kajal have plenty of money. And they've got about 4 or 5 houses all near the, the Juhu Beach and all that. Of course, that's what, these are all the areas they will get. And then they keep selling it and reselling it. That is also a scam happening in Bollywood. Okay. When they have so much of money, and their children are going the wrong way, have they not failed as parents? Your duty, any parent, your duty is to guide your child on the right path. And before you die, make sure that they are standing on their feet and fending for themselves. This is the duty of every parent in the world. But you see in Bollywood, it's all mixed up. In fact, Shah Rukh Khan is proud that his son, you know, could be dabbling with, drugs and going out, having sex with girls or whatever, because that's all okay with him. In what he said to Simi Garewal. Well, everybody is not a Shah Rukh Khan or a Kajal. We care about our children. We care about the values that our children grow up with. We want to see them stable. So every time we see, as when you said, Nisa in a drunken state, all we can say is, what is the background? She comes from one of those old filmy backgrounds. She's the granddaughter of Shobana Samarth, a very famous Marathi actress who was respected by everybody. She's coming from such a background. And from her father's side also, Joy Mukherjee, all of them, very, very well known people. And to behave like this, I can't say anything, I can't say a bad word, but what I would say is behaving in a cheap fashion like this is a shame. When these girls come with their mothers with what revealing dresses, it seems that the mother is giving indication, yes, that my daughter is ready to reveal and do dirty scenes. Well said, Sharmila. Correct. Kids need to get the right kind of guidance, not otherwise. Very sad. Sorry to say this, but Kajol is promoting her daughter in the most disgusting. They are the most sin people. See, I would like all of you, if you could just give a run of this movie called False Profile in Spanish and write to the information minister how they are allowing such serials to be shown on OTT where children are also watching it. And what is their intention? Okay. So I'm sure that Anurag Thakur is not going to even respond to it because he can't even solve the wrestlers thing. I don't know what he's going to solve. Detached mother-child relation of Bollywood because they can be misused as there is no real emotional value. And likewise, the foreign sperms are another foreign agenda. Absolutely. We're talking about surrogacy. Well said, true Indian. When they have absolutely no, I think one of the sessions earlier, someone said that, see, Gauri does not have much attachment towards the younger son of Shah Rukh Khan. And that could be perhaps because the child could belong to, Aryan and not Shah Rukh. So that did ring a bell because I've never seen Gauri cuddle that little boy or put him in her lap. And that boy is really cute. If you ask me, I have no bias about the child. The child is really cute. But why is the child not cuddled or given, any sort of emotional hug by Gauri Khan? After all, Gauri is the mother, as you say. Dhanashri says, few days back, veteran actor Sulochana passed away, but none from Bollywood industry attended her funeral or paid condolence to her family. Totally selfish people. Even you remember in Mahabharat, the person who came as Shakuni, he also passed away. So he was
Yes.
he was a good, he played the role very well as Shakuni. So that person is also in Mahabharat, isn't it, Jaydeep? Yes, he passed away. So thank you, friends, for this wonderful session. We'll meet you again tomorrow with a lot more news. Good night and Jai Hind from Jai Dev.